Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. Why the fuck are we on the main screen? Well, I got some news for you. So, as of the most recent update to the Patreon exclusive builds, which was 1.57, it was really emphasized something that I saw in the previous update, but kinda didn't pay much mind, but I'm realizing more and more that it's kind of fucking crucial to everything we're doing with this series, and unfortunately it involves a retcon. Now, a retcon 60 episodes into something will always be jarring and unfortunate, and that's just what we're gonna have to go with. Now, why the fuck with the retcon? So, what's going on is, ever since they added, they swapped out Curse Marked with Captain Gerber and Pixel, is that his name? I don't remember the other artist's name. I know it's just like one short word, and I feel terrible that I forgot. It's the person who's doing the background arts, which are amazing. So I definitely feel bad about forgetting their name. So I apologize to that person. Not that I think they'd ever watch this shit, but there you go. But ever since the artists swap around, the assets would have to change. They took the opportunity that presented them to implement a lot of changes in the game that would have been possibly very jarring if it included the same sprites. I can't speak as to why specifically they chose now to do it, but I think they did it smart by having everything change all at once. And in that, they implemented stuff that you might have seen in the chat, something character creation, the new character sprites, new character backgrounds, the layout's different, the aspect ratio is different, a lot of shit is different, and as such it has been advised that if you have not restarted any of the routes since they added in the new art and the new style, there might be a lot of errors that would easily be resolved by just restarting the game, even going so far as saying, if you send Dinewolf, hey, the game isn't working, the first thing he's going to say is restart your route. And yes, that sucks in terms of a series, because we just got to the Herald updates and everything's different now. But this is the perils and pitfalls of playing a game in development, and in no way, shape, or form am I going to put any inconvenience on our part on Dinewolf, Captain Gerber, or the other guy, I'm so sorry. The thing, it's not their fault. It was an unfortunate situation that they made the best out of, and honestly, I look forward to seeing what this game will be like in its final form. And that being said, you have to take everything with a certain amount of, this could change, this could go away. This is what happens when you play a game in development. Betas, alpha builds, all that shit can change, up to the creator's discretion, and I fully support them changing everything as per their creative direction. And honestly, anyone who would dare say they're doing it wrong, it's their fucking game, so they're doing it right. Whether you like change or not, whether you like the new direction or not, whether you like the new art or not, this is the game. Like, they changed it and they made it a whole new thing. No, it's the same game. They just changed the art, and they changed a crucial, in my opinion, a crucial thing that has affected everything. They've implemented the idea to customize your character. Now that, in terms of development, is super fucking complicated. And if you want to know more about this, if you go to the Patreon link in the description on the YouTube video, and I think in the Twitch description, I honestly don't know. I don't know how Twitch fucking works anymore, or ever. I never knew what the fuck I was doing, but at least I'm honest about that. If you go to those links, you can find development blogs, you can find Patreon posts. They're long, they're extensive, there's an FAQ page, there's all kinds of good stuff for any questions you could possibly have, any concerns. Likely they've already addressed them in those posts, in the development blog. And if you scour through all that shit and you still don't think your issue's been addressed, then take it to some of the people involved. But please God, don't inundate them with the same fucking questions that they've already answered a million times over. Because I'm not even involved in the development of this game, and I can sympathize with the fact that that is fucking obnoxious. So with that all being said, what does that mean for the series? Now, we have already logged 60 some episodes into this series, so the idea of restarting everything is honestly very painful, but it is absolutely necessary. And to resist that would be to be hypocritical to all the shit I just said. So how are we going to do it? Well, a while back on Twitter, I asked Shirokoi and Dynewolf, because at that point they were really the only developers I really knew, and now they set a precedent that I use for any and all games in development that I play. It's the only builds that I can play on YouTube are the ones that they make publicly available. If it's a Patreon exclusive, no dice. Do not play that online. Uki Kuki got kind of fucking reamed for that, and props to him, he fixed it when he put something out that was exclusive, an exclusive update for Repeat before it was made publicly available, and to his credit, like I said, he adjusted for that. That does make it a little difficult to manage, but the fortunate thing is that Dynewolf at least is very good at communicating what is and isn't the public build. What they do is every time they make a Patreon exclusive build, it is 2 updates ahead of the public build. And near the middle of the month, every month, they approve the public build after the Patreon exclusive people have pointed out any typos, any possible programming errors, so that they can be more presentable to the public. That's a big reason why these public builds are so important to be the ones that are shown on YouTube, because sometimes when you develop in a bubble, I don't know how many playtesters Dynewolf has, but sometimes you don't find shit until you release it to a mass public. That's why you get beta testers and open betas and shit like that, so that people can try to find all the things that go wrong. So what we're going to do is the build that went out, I think yesterday, was 1.57. Now, if you subtract 2, that's 1.55. But it's not in the middle of the month yet as of recording this. So the public build, as I'm recording this, is 1.54. And I have gone back and pulled and documented the day limits for each of the characters, so I know not to exceed the limits of build 1.54. Now, that being said, it is going to be a little hit or miss whether or not some of the stuff that has been changed in the beginnings might get shown accidentally, and that is an unfortunate part. The only problem is that if I keep downloading old builds, since I've already gone forward, and I don't know if that'll fuck up my save files. So, unfortunately, there was that big moment where just Coach lost his body. That was because I hadn't updated or restarted Coach's route. So what I have done is I've compiled this very short list. There's only a few characters available for dating for Harold, Darius, Spencer, Chester, and Dozer. I haven't even done anything for Dozer, so fortunately we don't have to restart all 5 routes. Just all the other ones. So as of the public build 1.54, the day limits for, unfortunately, they only really update 1 character per build. For Harold, I am able to go through day 26. Oh my god, that's 26 episodes. Darius through day 18. Spencer through day 23. Chester through day 23. And Dozer through day 18. So, this retcon is basically taking all 60, either 66 or 67 episodes that we have already done of extracurricular activities, and it's not out the window, it's not completely gone, but in terms of choices made and in terms of all this other stuff, we're going to use that only as a reference point. That is no longer the canon. That is gone. This series is it should never have been considered this by me. I made the mistake of considering it to be a traditional Let's Play. This is more like a development vlog of sorts, because it's tracking and will continue. I'm not going to start a whole new playlist or whatever. It's tracking all the different changes as it goes through. So I'm not considering this to be a loss. I'm considering this to be kind of an excuse for us to go back and try to get some of the better choices that a lot of people fucking get pissed at me about not choosing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And fortunately, I will be doing a lot of these on streams like I'm doing right now, so that y'all can be a part of helping me choose the better parts. So I can try to remember what we did choose, and if that was not the best choice, y'all can be a part of letting me know. So what I'm going to be doing from now on is Extracurricular Activities is probably going to be a stream exclusive game, so that any and all choices can be filtered by the chat and the people who watch live, so that I don't fuck it up. I'm not going to be like aiming for the perfect route, because honestly at that point I'd just be reading a guide and that'd be terrible. The route guides are not kept very much updated. So we're not going to be trying for the perfect route, but I'm going to be including you guys more in the choices, so that at least I'm not the only one making the fucking choices that everyone gets mad about. So, 20-minute explanation out of the way. Where are we starting? We're starting with the most popular character at this point, in my opinion, is Harold, because that's the character that everyone asks about, everyone goes apeshit about, everyone asks, where is this guy, where do his updates, so all this stuff. Spencer's probably more popular overall, but we started with Harold in the original one. We're going to start with Harold now. He's my favorite character, so we're starting with that one. So without further a goddamn ado, it is finally time to restart our playthrough of Extracurricular Activities. God, it feels like such a big fucking moment to me. But I've already talked about how big a moment it is. Oh, I forgot to fucking put in my fucking earbuds. I want to be able to hear everything. Because we get to see the beginning again. And oh god, this is fucking crazy, dude. This game does contain mature content. I think people definitely already know that. I have taken precautions in case something bad or naughty comes up. Again, the Super Boo Darius picture will be our saving grace. The following is a test to allow the creation of a somewhat custom character. Oh, here we go. Ooh. His default design would be his canon design. Please bear in mind, this is only a test and by no means the final result, so please be patient. Oh, there he is! There he is! Okay, so this is the first we're seeing of... no, it isn't, because we kind of saw Richard's new art, in a way, for character, but this is Captain Gerbert's new character art. So if we're just going to design him to be basically us, brown hair, blue eyes, white, yeah, pretty much it. Please enter your name. So this is the Herald route. We were Thomas. We will continue to be Thomas. Because I can't think of Coach Grifter being intimate with any other character in this voice. Winter is coming to an end, and finally you are getting back to the tennis courts. You've been ready to go as soon as your break began, working on keeping in shape during the downtime. You wonder if everyone else has done the same. Knowing some of the team, you'd say there's probably been some slacking off. Monday, day 1. God, I haven't... There we are! This is the beginning. You can hear it. You can smell it. Holy shit. Oh, you can even see, like, the text box. I have a feeling that's when it's internal dialogue. There's us. Oh, God, I love this. I love the feeling of the court under my feet. It's only been a few months since we've been out here, but it feels like it's been an eternity. Doesn't seem like anyone else is here yet, so I guess I'll start stretching while I wait. Don't need to hurt myself first day back out. You raised your arms to the sky and sighed as the sun poured over you. It would have been a great day to just curl up under a tree and nap. I'm guessing this is Coach.
Alright, looks like someone is eager to get started today.
There he is! Oh, there's new Coach! Oh, he looks great. He looks great. I freaking love his new art. I absolutely love it. Yay, he's a Coach! Oh, hey, Coach. And you can see who's, like, the dialogue box is pointing at him, and... I love this. This looks so much better. It really does. It really does. Oh, hey, Coach. I'm ready to get back into the swing of things. Been looking forward to this since we last met up here. This is Harold Grifter, the coach for my team. He might not seem it, but he's really quick on the court and makes a pretty good instructor. Most of the time. On top of that, he's also the teacher of one of my classes at Cresthaven University. I've noticed they got rid of those weird little fucking boxes of information, which on one hand, yeah, it's kind of sucks you don't have, like, the tail of the tape of the character, but at the same time, it was kind of weird being like, this is the character. Also, we're describing the character, which is kind of fucking redundant.
Good, good. Looks like you stayed in shape since we've been out for winter break, and I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic to start. And it looks like the rest of the team is here too. Come on over, guys, and start doing warm-up stretches.
There he is. There's Chester. Oh my God! This is a much better, much more positive first impression than the one I got with the original episode 1. Like, seriously, this is, I'm fucking loving it. It's because I'm invested. I fear that, like, my first impression to Dynewolf was that first episode where I was like, this is fucking weird. And so now I'm worried, like, he might not, I don't think he likes me very much. Or he could just be overwhelmed with work and doesn't have time to give individual attention like Shirokoi, who's also overworked as fuck. So I don't know. I don't want to assume anything, but I'm kind of worried that my sour demeanor, I even commented on it one time, I was like, my first few episodes of Extracurricular Activities, I was a dick to this game. But now I love it. I wouldn't play it for 60 episodes if I didn't love it.
Hey guys, I guess everyone decided to show up at the same time.
That's Chester Hayes. He's got the most powerful serve on the team, and he's only a few years older than I am. He has a short fuse, so he's easy to anger at times.
Coach, you think that you can handle my serve this time around? Not gonna take another shot to the groin, right? Better watch it unless you want to run extra laps today.
I think this is going to be either Dozer or Spencer. I don't remember who it's going to be. Go easy on him, Coach. We don't want him breaking any more strings on our rackets this time around. There. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay, not only did I not really like how Spencer's default setting was this, like, wide smirking wink, but, yeah. Everything is fine. Other than the eyes and the fact that the top of his head looks too small. Now that I'm looking at it in-game, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, cut me some slack, Spence. That was totally an accident the last time it happened.
Spencer Calden, our #1 seed for the year and team captain. He tries to keep everyone in check, but it doesn't always go as planned. I hardly say flinging rackets across the court in a fit of rage is an accident, Chester. Come on, we're going to run some laps around the courts. Darius and Dozer have already started. It's just like Spence to do the coach's job, but nobody seems to mind and everyone listens most of the time. Come on, Thomas, you're coming too. The sooner we're done running, the sooner we can start practice. Looks like I'm done stretching, and it's time to run. Yeah, and here we go. Huff, huff, man, I still have a hard time keeping up with Spence, and he's not even winded in the slightest. How do you manage to keep up with him, Dozer? Oh, there he is! Oh, God, Dozer looks great! Holy shit, I love this art way more! Oh, Jesus, this is fucking awesome. He's the tallest member on the team, and he's built like a truck. Seems to move like one, too.
I played sports in high school, so I have some stamina. Alright guys, you should all be pretty warmed up by now and ready to get on the courts. Everyone is going to pair off with someone else and start some basic drills, got it?
Oh my god, it's Darius. Holy shit. His eyes are tiny. Oh my god, dude. I mean, it's certainly different. And I've been looking at it a little longer. The eyes being so small isn't that much of a problem. But if I had seen Darius like that the first time, I would not have given him the same voice. Because my first impression of the look of a character and their first line is kind of what I base their voice on. And if it's a vast mistake, I fix it later. Macho Man Spencer. But, yeah, with this character, I'd probably be like, Coach, you realize there's only 5 players, right? It'd probably be something like that. But I love this voice a little too much to not do it. Coach, you realize there's only 5 players, right? Someone will have to be with you. He's right about that. Coach didn't seem to think about that. Who should I pair up with? Well, this is the Herald route, so Coach Grifter. How about Coach? Well, we have an odd number on the team, so how about you pair off with me, Coach?
You're right about that. Alright then, it looks like we're gonna pair up while the other guys do their thing. Hope you can handle me.
Oh, hey, another... Oh, shit! We got different sprites, and the chord is different. Fuck! This game is so much prettier. I love it! I'm so excited! Oh, and I just can't hide it.
Alright, so let's start with some refreshers first, just to make sure you're up to par. Hit a lob shot back to me first.
Thwack. Lob shot, huh? Easy enough. All I have to do is return the ball. Return the ball. Lob is long and high, I know that. All I have to do is return the ball high and back towards the back of the court.
Alright, nice lob. Use lobs when your opponent attacks the net to force them to back off. Next shot I want you to do is hit back is a drop shot. Here it comes.
Thwack. A drop shot. That's the one where I hit the ball. People are saying barely, so let's do that one. Softly so it barely drops over the net. Coach charged towards the ball, but he wasn't able to get to it in time.
Nice drop shot.
Yeah, you guys got it. Good job.
Nice drop shot there. I wasn't able to get to it in time for a return. Shots like that can be hard to get to, especially after returning a lob. Lob shots and drop shots are easy concepts, considering their names speak it all. Now that you got those back in your mind, let's rally the ball for a bit. Practice those 2 shots as much as you can. Whew, you had me running all over the court.
That's what you want me to do.
Yeah, it is. Seems like I'm a bit out of shape right now. I put on some weight over winter break. Let's go. Oh, that mapping is wrong. Let's go check on everyone else, see how things are going with them. Hey!
See, that's something I think I haven't quite explained. I am technically playing on the 1.57 build, but I am only doing the character updates through the public build, which is 1.54. So we will stop on Herald's day 26. But since they are updating some of the art assets in the beginning, you will unfortunately see some of that stuff, and I feel bad. I don't know if I'm starting to rethink my strategy, but I can't really go back because if I do new save files, then they'll fucking...
Hey! Chester, you slacker, what are you doing laying on the ground? Spence can't keep up with him.
Or Chester paired off with Spence. It's no wonder he's on the ground.
That's no excuse! Get up and get back to practice!
But can't breathe. Yeah, dying. So dramatic.
Really, Chester, I didn't make you run back and forth the whole match, just most of it.
God, that... You know what, Mike? You know what? If his neck didn't have so much fucking fluff, if you try to remove, if you tone back this part of the head, and you look at it like that, just from here around, it doesn't look as bad. So if you don't think about this neck fluff as much, if you just have the neck be here probably, and just get rid of that, then his head kind of looks normal.
Spencer, feel free to serve balls at him until he gets off the ground.
Just use him as target. What the fuck, dude?
Sure thing, Coach. I could use a little bit of extra practice there.
Oh no, Spencer has a sly grin on his face now. He wouldn't really aim at Chester, though. He won't be on the ground for too much longer, especially after the first ball almost hits him. Anyway, it looks like Darius and Dozer are having a good game. They both seem pretty focused on their match right now.
Those two are really going at it. Chester, why can't you be more like Darius and Dozer here?
And Chester is up and running around the court again, all ready to avoid Spencer's serves. He's just flailing about with his racket, sending balls everywhere. Someone is bound to get hit. Smack! Uh-oh.
For crying out loud, Chester!
Oh, jeez, coach is down. It never fails when it comes to Chester and hitting a ball straight in the coach's crotch. As soon as he's off the ground, Chester is in for it. Unless, yeah, that's what I thought. He's already sprinting back towards the locker rooms.
Get back here, you bastard! You're doing nothing but running laps for the rest of the year!
Jesus fuck. It's good that we're recording this during the day. I think we're done with practice for the day. Darius and Dozer are so into their match they didn't even notice what happened. I'll stick around until they finish to let them know we're done for the day. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go check on Coach. Jesus. I'm gonna check on Coach to make sure he's okay. He's still curled up on the ground, clutching himself. Alright, make sure he's okay. Maybe you can calm him down and keep him from killing off our teammate. Coach, you alright?
I'm gonna kill him.
You get off the ground. Let's get you over to a bench. Other people are already staring over here. You helped him off the ground and got over to a bench.
Where'd he go?
I don't like lying. I feel like Coach wouldn't like us lying to him. But this is why I'm doing it on a stream. What do you guys think? Lie or truth? Truth or lie? And while you do that, I will be eating cashews. The verdict is in. We will go with the truth. He ran off to the locker room. But that doesn't matter. You're not going to follow him anyway. You're having a hard enough time walking at the moment, and Has this first episode of the new Herald Grifter route really been that positive that I would be willing to forego my hate of that word? That excuse of a word? The P word? I can't do it. I can't. I tried. I fucking tried. I couldn't goddamn do it. I couldn't fucking do it. And you'd beat his skull in with a racket. You can deal with him later when you're not as furious.
You're right. Damn it all, that bastard. He needs to be more careful when he's on the courts.
Maybe you should start wearing a cup to practice.
You might be right about that. I might heed that bit of advice for the future. So, would you mind grabbing me an ice pack from the first aid kit in my car? Things are a bit sore down below.
Sure thing, Coach. Left him sitting there and went to grab the ice pack. Yeah, here you go, and here, I brought a bottle of water, too.
Thanks, Thomas. I should be fine by our next practice on Wednesday. Chester's in for a tough session that day. He's gonna be running laps and sprints the whole time.
Yo, Coach, you okay now?
Yeah, Darius, I feel better now.
Oh, that's a shame. I was gonna offer some assistance with that. Really? You're gonna be that blatantly flirtatious with your coach? God damn!
What's that supposed to mean?
Darius can be somewhat of a sexual deviant at times, and nobody is off limits to him. Coach seems pretty flustered now. And meantime, there's Dozer just staring off at the sky again. He's a bit of a loner for the most part, but he always seems happy. With a heavy groan, Coach stood up.
Alright, everyone, practice is over for today. We'll meet again at our normal time on Wednesday, so be prepared to get more done.
Sweet, I'm out then. Catch you guys later. Hey, Coach.
What is it, Thomas?
The verdict is in! Ask for a ride home. Well, practice ran a bit short, so the next bus isn't running for a while. Do you think I could bum a ride home off you?
Sure thing! You'll have to tell me where to go, but I don't mind dropping you off. So, if you have all your stuff, I'm set to go.
Awesome, thanks. I'm good to go.
Let's go, then.
And here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that does make that dilapidated old building even more dilapidated and creepy. Here we are.
What? Where?
You can just drop me off here. I'll walk the rest of the way.
Are you sure? This area seems a little shady.
Yeah, it's fine. This is where the bus usually drops me off to also.
Oh, alright then. If you need a ride again, just tell me.
Thanks, Coach, but I don't want to be a bother.
It's no bother. As your coach and teacher, it's part of my duty to help my students.
I'll keep that in mind then. Thanks for the lift.
You're welcome. Now, don't forget, you have that paper due in the morning, too. I expect something good from you.
Definitely. Thanks again. He got out of the car and watched as he drove off. Home is just around the block from here. And here it is, the homeless shelter. I'm too embarrassed to let anyone know I live here right now, but I don't have a choice. What can I do? I had a string of bad luck with my workplace shutting down, and I've not been able to find a new job yet. Living here at the shelter hasn't been too bad, though. I do have some work around here, and I get food and a place to sleep at night. Everyone is really friendly, but I still don't want anyone to know. Hello, Thomas. Welcome back. How was your practice today? I know you were really excited about going this morning. Oh, there she is! Oh, man! Just as curvaceous and lovely as ever. And again, the face is like stretched out a little bit, but again, it's a slightly asymmetric profile shot, so it's gonna look different. That's not a problem. Oh, hey, Maria. Practice was interesting today, to say the least. I was glad to be back on the courts, and it was great playing with the team again. Be sure to practice hard, and maybe I'll come watch you play someday, alright? Thanks. I'll be sure to work hard so I won't disappoint. Oh, shit. I just got the email. I have been invited to join the Twitch affiliate program. I could get money from Twitch streaming now. This is a good goddamn day. Thanks. I'll be sure to work hard so I don't disappoint. Now that I'm back, is there anything you need me to do? Not right now. If I'm not mistaken, you have a paper to be working on too, right? You should get to work on that. I have Richard here if I need anything right now, so you focus on your paper. I'll have dinner ready soon too, so I'll be calling you down in a bit. Alright, thanks a lot, Maria. I'll be over in my room then. Maria is the owner of this shelter. She's been a huge help and a great support for me since I first got here. She helps everyone that comes her way, so she never asks for anything in return. She's like a mother to everyone here. Guess it's time I get to work. These little rooms are big enough for beds and a small desk at least, so I have some space to work. Today was a great day. Practice might have ended a bit chaotically, but getting to be out into the team again was a blast. Hopefully Coach is feeling better tomorrow after what happened to him today. For now, it's time to get to work. I have a paper to finish, and Coach has high expectations of me. And now it's day 2. Damn. The next 26 episodes of this series will be Harold's route. Start to finish, all shown. And I'm really looking forward to it. But that will all start technically with this episode, but we'll continue with the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, fare thee well. Bye, everyone!